Welcome back, you guys, to another episode of Voice of the Rings. I'm your host and guide, Zolin Ironshield. Alright, guys, so, I went to this valley, found out basically Wathrin. That's what I think we're still settling with. Wathrin. Or Wathrin. Wathrin. It was, basically, they had siege equipment, they had half-orc siege leaders that were leading all these orcs and goblins. I went all up and through these, they're like all over the mountains, and you go up these bridges and back there and through there, and it's a whole area. So anyway, I did all of it. A lot of quests were ones I went and I picked up while we were there on the path. So basically, I'm gonna turn those in right now. What is this? Find ink rope. You have encountered much. This is one I don't think we're gonna do. Is he somewhere I can get to quickly? Yeah, we're not gonna worry about that. That's a repeatable thing I don't want to do. So we'll turn these quests in right now, because they're basically the things I thought to do. My character, like, when I got there, I was like, I'm gonna do these. And then we also killed the Defiler. Remember the Defiler? Let me show you the spot. So there he is. I already killed him in the story. He shouldn't be there. That's for the next person in the story. But I killed him and all his little minion men, and then I destroyed his little potion making factories where he basically put a lot of our soldiers to sleep at Tristle Bridge, right? So he can't do that anymore. I destroyed their siege equipment, I destroyed their siege plans, I did all this stuff, so I'm gonna turn them in right now. So here we go. Turn these in. You have done much to ensure the safety of Tristle Bridge this day. The Tar Crypt siege machines have been dismantled, and the plans of attack have been yes. Allied? Allied. Interesting word if you use some words. Interesting. I'm not sure what that means. Alright. You have defeated a number of goblins from Wathrin and reclaimed the relics of an ancient Maluinen. Yes, a Maluinen. It's Maluinen. You have honored the memory of the elves who once roamed these lands. Alright, so there are elf relics that I found. You have answered the challenge of the Tarkrip fighters in central Wathrin, besting these terrible foes. I killed them all. Ha ha! They've all been defeated. You have defeated the Defiler, responsible for brewing the sleeping draught that led to the catastrophe at Tristle Bridge. Catastrophe. That's the word I'm looking for, guys. Catastrophe at Tristle Bridge. Yes, we did. I'll take that knife. Last one. You have defeated a number of orcs from western Wathrin. Sweet. Alright, so now we just have to get back to Aggie Digweed, which is actually really, really far away now, but that's okay. I think I put my house there. Screwth. Well done. Did I not do that? I have another idea. Let's see where we respawn. Whee! Oof. Wait, we didn't die from that? Oof! This is awkward. Hey guys, we want to respawn far away, so can you just let us teleport? So basically, you remember how I told you guys you teleport and you get defeated in this game to an Entimote circle? We're gonna do that, because I don't want to walk all the way back out, so... Hold on. This is what it looks like to get defeated, guys, in combat. Oof! So you don't actually die. You have been incapacitated. Do you want to retreat from battle? You will automatically retreat in this amount of time. So in that amount of time, it will teleport you no matter what to the Entimote. But you'd also revive for free, which basically just gives you a cooldown. How long you only do that once, and it'll revive me in this very spot with like a quarter health, which I don't want to do. I want to retreat now, which will teleport me to the Entimote. And hopefully that's very close for us, so we don't have to run as far. That's the only reason I did that. We didn't actually get defeated. We chose to get defeated. Alright, let's see. And look at that. We're right outside of the Tristle Bridge. There it is. Beautiful! My plan was successful. Usually there's a revive in like every area. So like there'll be a revive for this area, there'll be a revive for this area, like this area. Like they do like a couple in each region. Alright, let's go talk to these people. And I have a horn for this episode. On our back, we have a horn. Do-do-do-do-do. Play some music. Alright, and then we can move on to the next area. Hello, other player. We earned some LOTRO points. There she is.
What do you need?
What do you need? You defeated the ugly brute? Thank you, Zolan. We have to be less welcoming to travelers now, I'm afraid. If such a man could have unhindered and weak wreak such havoc, then we will never be safe. Orcs creep ever closer to our gates. These are dangerous times, my friend. Indeed. I will take... We'll just take that. Sweet. You have a quest for us to continue?
Will you help me?
Will you help me? You have helped us a great deal, Zolan. Thank you. But I see that you are ready to be on your way. I would like to give you a word of advice. Follow the Greenway north, but do not pass into the shadowed fields. Turn east at the crossroads. Never go north beyond. You would do well to heed this advice. I bid you a safe journey. I wonder why we're not supposed to go that way. Alright, off we go. We're going to do some pretty sightseeing. So you guys enjoy. Make sure my music here is in the right settings. Everything looks good. Alright, so enjoy the views. I'm actually going to turn off. So let me make sure I know where I'm going. Sweet. We're just going to go down the Greenway. I'm going to turn off the icon so you can just see as we travel. Enjoy the ambience of the game. It will be quiet. I will point out though that up there, that fortress you see in the distance, that massive like city, that's Fornost. The second capital, one of the capitals of later Arthedain and before Arnor, but not the capital of Arnor. Pretty ambient music, I like it. Isn't it cool how every area has like their own little background theme song? Hey, look, it's a deer and a boar. Hello, deer. How's it going? Oh, looks like I'm out. Northern Plains buck is out of here. So there it is. That, my friends, is a beautiful view of Fornost. The signal points to the Darklands to the north, Fornost, but the light of a campfire catches your eye. Investigate the campfire at the edge of the darkened fields. So you can actually put your cursor over these things usually, and they'll tell you like Trestle Bridge, Breeland, Evendim, Fornost. Evendim because you actually curved around to the left of this road and it goes that way to Evendim. Kingsfell. It's an area to the east. Let's go ahead and investigate the light. We saw a light, it says, here on the edge. Where we are. Mincham's camp. Oh, there's a little horsey here too.
I'm sorry. Did you need something?
A ranger, guys. I'm sorry. Did you need something? Ah, hail, traveler! If you are in need of a warm fire or a meal, you are welcome to join our strange company. We do not get many folk at the edge of Fornost. What errand could possibly bring you hither?
Will you hear my sorrows?
Will you hear my sorrows? I am Mincham. I think it's Mincham. I am Mincham, a ranger of the north, and ever a protector of these lands. My duty bids me to keep watch over the fields of Fornost, for they have grown dark and evil. Wise folk do not come near this place. Allow me to introduce my companions. Colbert, the Mad, so he likely to call himself. He wandered out of the field one day and sat himself down at my fire. It was some time ago, and he has not left.
Greetings, friend.
Greetings! The man fixes you with hard state lines of us. Oh, wait. It's a description, sorry. The man fixes you with a hard stare. Line of amusement etched into his pale skin. Yes, I am Colbart the Mad. I came out of Fornost and lived to tell the tale. I remember no time before, but I walked the dark fields and saw many things. You are Zollins the Mad? Yes, mad? To come to this place there are ghosts, yes, and evil spirits, but more terrible than any are the bears. The man seems quite unhinged. Yes, he does.
It's a sorry day.
It's a sorry day. Hello there. We'll wave at this nice fellow. It is a sorry day. And there is Indremin. Wait. I think it's Edremin. Of vigilant lookout. He speaks but rarely rarely smiles, not at all. But his watchful presence eases my fears and lets me sleep better at night. I do not begrudge him his silence. I believe he came from Melun. I will get these words because we're going to use them a lot soon. Melunen. I believe it's Melunen, far to the southeast, but I do not know what brought him hither. He likes the word hither, guys. It's Idremin. Oh, he doesn't talk at all, does he? Idremin peers at you calmly, but does not speak. After a moment of uncomfortable staring, he looks away and seems to listen intently to some distant sound only he can hear. Huh. Okay, well, they are a strange company of friends.
Might you spare a moment
Might
of your
you
time?
spare a moment of your time? You ask of Idremin. Idremin. We're gonna say it like that, even though it's a little wrong. Idremin. He watches and listens all day. Myself, I haven't strong hearing, let alone the keen senses of the elves. I know not to what he hearkens. Man, he loves these words. Hearkens. What a word, you guys. I believe it's like he's listening term, right? Google it if you want to know what it is, or search it in your Wikipedia or your book you have. Hearkens. He speaks very little. But one thing I am certain, whatever draws his attention, he fears it. He will not venture into the fields of Fornos to seek it. Ask Idremin what he hears in the fields of Fornos. You ask Idremin what he hears, but he does not respond. His expression is slightly annoyed, as if you have interrupted him in something important. Idremin looks past you, his eyes staring, searching the fields of Fornos. Alright, well, let's meditate. There, we'll just kind of sit with him. Oh, you suddenly detect, just barely, a far-off song, ghostly and unsettling. I don't know, whatever it sounds like. You tell Idremin that you have heard the strange voice. The voice of the rings. No, the strange voice, and he looks at you sharply. His words come haltingly, as if the common speech is strange to him. You hear the twisted song? Great evil lies beyond the light of this fire. Do you seek death? If not, stay and listen from afar. Huh. Idremin breaks his silence to caution you against seeking the voice. Find the source of the unsettling song. We're gonna do it anyway! Ha 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 ha! Into the dark, scary fields under Fornost with the scary reeds. How far is it? Oh, we better get on our goats. Remy will take us there. Ooh, that water doesn't look very friendly. Neither this is mist. I feel like we're about to get in a very scary, like, role-playing scene. Where we're like, there's a monster in the mist. There's a sickly rabbit. Poor rabbit. Oh, it's a Bargeist. Bargist. They're scary dogs. And that, my friends, is a ghost. An Oathbreaker. Just like we see Aragon summons in the mountains. But that's really far south from here. It was a different group of people that brought. These are different ghosts. La la la, tra la la, pretty flowers so bright and red. Tra la la la, pretty flowers so bright and red. I don't know.
What do you need?
What do you need? Tra li la, tra la, oh. But as a long silence, I had someone to sing and dance with me. Come sing, tra lily, tra la. Alright, I got a little bit of a shiver. A little scary. Fool! I am the unknown LOTRO. Your little Adelion is no more. Come to me now. Come and die. Oh gosh, she's turned into a very scary evil. I knew it. I knew it! It's alright, we're magic. We can take on some evil spirit monster. You have driven off the fell spirit, Orlandia, from the dead. I am driven from this place, but I am not defeated. We shall meet again. What has happened? Well, where am I? Where is she? Oh, you saved me from her, from Olonathian. Oh, I should go back home now. Back home. All right. Yes, we will also return with you. What was her name? Alnathron was the name of the ghost lady. Alnathron. Interesting. Scary. She was possessed. We used our magical minstrel light powers to remove the evil creature from her. Now she can go on and have a nice life. This place is really, really creepy. There's like no bird sounds, just... It's pretty creepy. Anyway. No more creepiness, we're done with that. Run away! Alright. You did well. Not many would have survived such an encounter, let alone driven off of the fell spirit without harming the girl. Well, of course, we are a minstrel, darling. We could take it no problem. Alright.
Will you hear my sorrows?
Will you hear my sorrows? This poor girl, she is from a farm not far from here, but the fell spirit, Olnathron, seems to have tricked her into coming. My duty does not allow me to pursue the villains of Fornost, unless they are unwise enough to venture south of where we stand, into the North Downs. I must stay here, but you are bound by no such oath. Of everyone, Colbert the Mad knows the most about the Fornost and its many foul landmarks. Maybe he will have an inkling of where Alnathron would likely be hiding. Yes, we need to eliminate this evil spirit. So his post is to defend the North Downs. He's obviously one of the rangers defending the borders, right? They defend a border area of kind of like this, so like circular. So they kind of defend the Shire and Breland and the Lone Lands and stuff. They kind of like, where my thing is circling, they kind of defend that area, right? Aragon and all the rangers before he became king.
Greetings, friend.
Kind of where the old borders of like Arthedain and Arnor were. Arthedain was a split of Arnor, right? Because there were like 3 places. Lore videos. Nerd of the Rings is a really good lore video on Arnor. Check that out. It's pretty cool. And don't forget, guys, to like and subscribe to the channel. Helps me out. Yeah. All right. Okay, it's the Mad. You want to search the fields of Fornost? You cannot walk in steps I walked without going a tad mad. I came from the north and the west, and I saw piles of dirt with bones sticking out, with treasure glinting from within. I saw lights that called me to my death, and I saw graves wherever I looked. Cobalt has given you a vague list of landmarks in the western fields. Alright. Alright, so they want us to explore the western fields. Should we do it, guys? Hunting all Nothron. That's the quest we're on. We're going back in. We're going back into the mist. The darkness. It's a little bit of creepier episodes. Get out of that invisibility. He's hiding in his spirit form. Whoa! That's what I thought. Shades of Oathbreakers, cursed to remain after life has fled, haunt the fields of Fornost. They are deadly in their hatred of all things that live and breathe. Oh. Alright, guys, so here's what we're gonna do. She's back for another character, but we already saved her. They respawn for the next person into the story. Alright, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do this main quest, and then when you rejoin me, I will look for I will let you see me defeat the spirit woman if I find her. So, see you in the next episode, everyone. Another episode of Voice of the Rings, a LOTRO tale. We're in a little bit of darker area near Fornost, and when you get back, I will show you. We will defeat all Nothron, the spirit, creepy woman that possessed that poor girl. We got up. We're hunting her down. We must eliminate such evil from the world, and then we will move on with our story. So I'll see you in the next one, my friends.